Hello, and welcome to the 2009 edition of Monday Morning Quarterback. I'm Glenn Caruso, head football coach at the University of St. Thomas, and this is the first installment in a weekly series where we'll talk to you about the prior week's game and evaluate and critique our performance. We could not be more happy as coaches and players. We got off to a tremendous start. Our record is now 1-0 as we beat crosstown foe McAllister 54-14 on a beautiful day in front of a tremendous crowd. We played very well on all facets of the game and really started gelling early. What probably stuck out the most was the special teams. We had unbelievable performances both individually and as a team. Fritz Woldvogel returned back-to-back punts for touchdowns, and we not only did well in the kicking game, but we were very, very solid in the return and the blocking game as well. On the defensive side of the ball, we traveled a little over 50 defensive players, and we were actually able to get 50 of those guys into that game, and out of those 50, 31 of them recorded at least one tackle in the game. So we got a lot of different looks in. Played a lot of base defense, and I think what the coaches were most happy with was the fact that we were able to take our base defense, and we were light years ahead of where we started off last year. Year two for a defense is always a pivotal year, and this spring and this fall, our guys made a conscious effort to be very, very aggressive. The D-line was probably the most improved spot. I think coming out of spring drills, we ended up feeling very comfortable with our linebackers and defensive backs position, but we have a D-line now that I think is as good as any in the upper Midwest, and it's not just one deep. We ended up rolling in a full two deep for the first three quarters of the game, and they not only got great pressure on the quarterback and stopped the run, but we ended up getting 5 tip balls as well. On the offensive side, we also played a lot of guys throughout the entire game. Fortunately, we were able to have 8 offensive linemen that rolled through the entire game, so we got to see a lot of different guys playing next to each other and got a lot of guys action early and often. And that also happened in the tight end spot. From the tight end spot, we played 4 and 5 tight ends pretty much throughout the whole game, and 3 of those scored touchdowns. We were able to use them to block effectively, but we did a nice job throwing to them as well. And I think the running backs, the two-headed monster that is Ben Wortman and Colin Tobin, reared its ugly head once again. We had 2 backs that were well over 100 yards, and both of them scored several touchdowns. But as always, it was just great after the game to enjoy each other's company, run over to the tremendous crowd that was loud and proud wearing purple, and sing our victory song as we always enjoyed doing. We hope to see you in 2 weeks at our home stadium as we take on St. Olaf College on September 19th. Have a great day.